have been told that this is the greatest video of all time, or at least that's what some of my friends say, and also some of you because you've probably seen it already. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are reacting to none other than 1,000 players simulate civilization, rich and poor. Now, full disclosure, I've seen some of this video already, and it was a fantastic video. And personally, I thought that, like, you know, I want to share this with you guys if you haven't seen it before, and also I just want to finish the darn thing. It is literally like 2.5 hours long. It's kind of a movie, so grab some popcorn, a blanket, a friend, your dog. I don't care what you have, okay? Just grab it. We're gonna go through this together. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. Now, I'm gonna make some predictions while we're watching this. Now, I'm thinking personally, you know, the good guys are going to be I shouldn't say good guys. Wow, I'm thinking about rich people, but the rich people will be the villains by the end of this, because, you know, the poor people will band together through their struggle of poverty, and they will have a better society and take over the rich society. That's it. All right. Maybe there's going to be some epic war or whatever, Lord of the Rings style. I don't know. Maybe there's going to be like a battle, or maybe it's just going to be peaceful resolutions and talks the entire time. Whatever the case, we're gonna begin. It's gonna be a long video.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Ooh, permanent.
Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Become a dictator right off the bat, dude.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise.
Okay.
The other one...
You're kidding me.
...is a barren wasteland. It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen.
Is that a rocket?
All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the rich and poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
Can I say, as a YouTuber, that is one of the craziest and coolest intros I have ever seen in my entire history on this website, right? Like, that hook pulled me in. I think that that is like so interesting that I want to just sit here and watch the entire video, right? First of all, how did you even find 1,000 people to be willing to do this? How do you do that? Secondly, who edited this? Because this is a crazy task.
Want to participate in these videos? Join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe.
That makes sense. Is it Discord thing? Is it? My question was answered immediately.
Good luck, everyone.
That's crazy, right?
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Dude, replay mod is working overtime for this video.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland.
Oh my god.
A good time?
No. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
Oh, that's right. You need like trees to start stuff off in Minecraft, right?
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging, and not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable.
Oh
like
my
the
gosh!
Snow biome. Oh no! No!
Oh no!
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Wait, that could be like Mount Mordor.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Oh. What?
This killed a lot of people.
What?
Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to...
They lost like my math is off here. 21 people to just lava water, like just right off the bat. That is actually a little insane. But dude, like imagine if they like build like an entire giant castle right above the volcano or something, or like on the edge of the volcano. Think of how sick that could be.
Find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
The servers used had to be beefy? Probably.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
Oh, they're living like paradise.
Hey, guys. Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on
Oh my
Island 2
gosh.
immediately realized they
Dude,
had chosen
Island
the
2 is just
island
New
of
Zealand.
safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
And you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's
Oh my God.
I don't want carrots. I
Dude.
want fair working conditions.
Also,
Someone who
because
can
of the
force
vast
a
amounts
group of
trees,
strangers
people were very
to,
quickly
like,
able to craft tools that allow
go
them
out
to
of their way and
mine
work for them?
underground.
That's a good
Sam,
leader.
you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree.
Oh my
You realize
gosh.
how high up you are.
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was
If they
still
fall,
pretty
they're all
far
dead.
from having fully fledged civilizations, but there
Dude,
were communities
Island 1
starting
is
to
just
form.
gonna
For
die to fall
example,
damage.
This player named
That's
Remy
just
the
it.
Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you
do,
could
you know?
What the frick? Why? Is this a bread line? Oh, no. I also got word that there was a small
Bro, Island 1 is so sad. They're rationing bread at this point, dude. Like, the struggles of this island are insanely real.
group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
Get in line for the food stamps.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano?
Oh, wait, they're building something in a volcano?
What the
Hey, how's it going?
Is that Mario?
Mafia.
This was
Excuse me?
Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you?
They got the mafia on this island?
We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't
Dude,
care
that's
about
actually
power.
insane.
I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition.
How?
And a coalition
How?
it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers,
Bro, they've been there a
Canadian
day.
cartels, bakery owners, and their
I
employees.
want fair working conditions.
How much even being paid to
They've
work
been there a
up here?
day and she has 50 followers?
Now, later in the day, Island
power
2
of women?
would face its first conflict.
I mean, is that true, though?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth? Okay, this is already crazy to me, bro. There's a Commonwealth just right off the riff, all right? Like, how are these people simulating civilization to this degree? I feel like me and like 5 friends can't come to an agreement after 20 minutes of talking, and these people formed a goddamn commonwealth. There's like a city with like 50 people, and then a bakery owner who also has like 20 employees under her as well. Like, what's going on here, bro? Like,
we're actually
any
5
better
nations
friends?
combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our...
That's not gonna end well.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth
Don't
leaders
Commonwealths
were very
normally, like,
ambitious and
have
wanted to make the Commonwealth
like the most amount of conflicts.
Beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
Interesting. Oh, dude, we're just on day 2.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Oh?
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
All right.
I need food.
That was a lot nicer.
Yo, Spoon.
Yeah.
I do have food. You're private, but
I
don't
need food.
worry.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now, this player, Spoon, was a rising
I'm sorry,
leader
what?
on Island 1.
Okay.
He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity to further his political ambitions. That is,
Wait, there's
until...
politics? Oh my god, dude. Oh, why are they killing Shmuel? Why are they attacking Shmuel?
Oh, he's a traitor. He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
An assassination attempt that was staged so he could further his political career. Oh my god, he's a genius. Oh, he's a genius.
Himself as a legend on Island 1. People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spoon used this leverage to establish an empire named West Helm.
Oh my god, he actually has a castle.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Wait,
Even though
why?
the people of West Helm were still struggling with
You
food
can't
and
reproduce in
resources,
Minecraft,
their motivation to
I think.
succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead.
They killed
For the
him?
first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
What is happening?
By some
This is insane.
Island 1 was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as West Helm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic.
Can't, bro. I can't. I mean, I'm aware that some of the moments of this video are obviously scripted for entertainment purposes, and that makes it a lot more fun. But this is incredible to me, though. That, like, you know, at the core, I'm sure that a lot of this genuinely happened. In terms of like the, you know, people come together and forming like nations and stuff like that. But like to see this come together, it's kind of perfect. Also, like, why is there someone in a bikini on screen? Like, I'm sure we all see that. Like, that's kind of what drew my attention to pausing earlier, because like I needed to understand, like, you're living on a volcano and you decided to wear a bikini. I mean, I got to decide. So, you know, man.
See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire
Oh my
island.
god, that's evil. Wait, the entire thing?
This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people.
Yeah,
That said,
because
a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environments of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh, in fact,
Well, how did they
artists
know?
on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were
Oh,
rather
the
concerning, including a few
Discord.
creations by our
I'm
mafia
sorry,
leader, Linguini.
I'm sorry, what the hell? There's no way in hell that this is the memery that they were doing on that Discord, bro. It's just a game, but dude, they're already threatening. They're already threatening threatening the end of existence here with the Attack on Titan meme. They're like Island 1 like coming for Island 2. That is crazy, bro. Holy crap, dude.
Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased. Like just picked me out of nowhere, and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego Lex is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview... Oh, wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming out.
Oh, those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
That's nice, right?
I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves. And
The nation of the flame.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion and use the volcano's height. And
Island 1 is all about like freaking kings, queens, and gods, dude.
If anybody tries
Right?
to attack
Island
us,
1 is just Greece.
them out like a
You know?
shell.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the
If he says you bought me last
Coalition
me, I'm
was
gonna lose it.
approached by an army of boats.
Crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looks like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not genuine, I got not genuine baby, we promise.
Why are y'all here? It's you must.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed
You
them.
brought them all. You didn't do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
Aww.
Now on day 2,
Dude, music in this
players
video
had
is like
finally realized
good,
that
right?
Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees.
monarchs on
and
this
was the
thing
home
too?
of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was
Barbie
big,
Land.
but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy.
He's building his. Hey man, he's building his
who chose
castle.
not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama.
No, that's
Still, he
smart.
made lots of friends across Island 2. His best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
What?
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good.
Oh no! Oh god! What are they gonna do? Is that
we are Luminara?
The migrants
Not the
had decided
Minecraft
to call
torch,
their
dude.
civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island.
Ah,
He then used a
metagame,
coordinate
okay.
system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other islands so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands. Giving free
Wait, that's
passage
actually
as
so
a
nice.
sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
Wait, that's actually beautiful.
But
although I don't think that's going to end well.
Simple. The second in
like
command of Luminara.
knowing society, there's absolutely gonna be war instead of peace, right? Like people are just like gonna see that and they're gonna be like, okay, well, we can't have this happening, and you know, we should prepare for a huge battle ahead or something, right? I think that that's more likely to happen than not, you know.
Flux, as well
Galaxy
as
Brain,
concerned citizens, did not
the
want
mafia
that
will
bridge to
say
be
screw
built.
that.
They had seen.
I feel like it's less of the
Island
mafia and the
propaganda.
king,
they
right?
knew that people on Island 1 were angry.
I don't blame Island 1, bro.
Would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What?
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
What?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them.
There's already
When Island 1
infighting?
comes and kills us all.
Wait, but Flux was like the second in command there, and he's against it. Dude, the intensity of the music in this is crazy. It's just human nature. That does make sense.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next. Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Al-Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was
pirates,
a
dude.
person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Oh, Lego Likes is a pirate.
Hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Oh yeah, they're gonna kill him. They're absolutely gonna kill him. They're absolutely gonna kill him. Yep.
They're boiling him. No. Oh my god.
No way he survives that. He dies in water.
The Al-Karasina pirates had killed Legolikes, but there was a small problem.
Okay.
Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player.
No
Legally
one could
didn't know
claim
who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes. We expect.
All right. Well, I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor's food was still...
Dude, Spoon is being too godlike right now, right? I think the power is getting to his head, but to be fair, he like has the most amount of people, and I feel like he feels safe because of that, right? Like he faked his own assassination just so he could be in power, and maybe he didn't fake it, I don't know. Regardless, it worked in his favor, but I think that the power is getting to his head now, you know what I mean?
The most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
Oh, okay then.
What?
When Emperor Spood left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry guys, sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on
So there was
day
another
2,
big
Benji had
nation.
discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1. Look at these Elysian guys.
That's insane, man.
We're hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
All right, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
Do you guys think you could lead an entire nation in Minecraft? Because I don't think I could do this. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia.
That's just so convenient, man. But this is such perfect storytelling. Holy mother of God, dude. Like, that's like, it's so insane to me that like all these different storylines are like converging. You know, it's like this feels like the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers to me, if that makes sense.
Oh, yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
This is terrible.
It's me. Ooh, mamma mia. It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego light.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared.
There's a kingdom of fighters.
They knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
Oh my God!
At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Dude, this video's like sucked me in. Okay, the Commonwealth. How does the Commonwealth answer to that, right? Like, how do you answer to, you know, this giant threat that you know is inevitably coming, but you also just don't know?
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What?
We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the
Who
Commonwealth was
blows
having
up their
trouble
house
getting
when they
anything
move?
done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting.
Yeah, it's like,
over
oh my
power.
God, that's so true. It felt like 5 gotta get something.
See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens
I called it, dude. I called it. I said Commonwealths never really end well. They never do. And we're seeing it in real time here. It's happening.
And started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector
that looks like the type of guy that I can easily hate.
What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
Oh no, are they gonna kill him?
What?
Not the shit talking. Like, bro was not a pro gamer. No pro gamer. Oh, that's so evil. That's so incredibly evil, dude. I mean, honestly, he kind of had to come in, right? Like, he let the power get to his head as the building inspector. Like, I mean, I probably would have done the same thing.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh, wow.
This is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Wait, isn't there like the one guy who like lives away from everybody?
Rumor about a group named Aperion
like
colonizing
alone
people happened to be false. Aperion was
he
just
would
a
be
small
like the
town
one
led by
guy I
named
feel
Alkaline,
who can
and
like.
it was actually the only nation other than
I guess he'd be like the neutral party if they had like any meetings, right?
Island 1.
Because I feel like they need like a neutral person
the rumor that Island
to basically like, you know, help them figure out all their issues.
Which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux.
Oh wait, but Flux is against him.
Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Yeah, stop. There you go.
Where are you going?
Apparently, they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh,
bro, Sap's like, I just want to do my own thing, dude.
I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux.
Okay, Flux is just on something right now, bro. This man is like, they're going to kill us, and we must kill them first. Like, he's just like legitimately just so paranoid, dude. Like, why is his first thought that war will befall them? You know, like, he just immediately thinks because their lives are worse, they're monsters and they will try to kill us, right? Yeah, no, he feels like a warmonger to me. That's insane.
Let's let Jofiel finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I like Jofiel. I like the way Jofiel thinks.
I think Joe feels right.
Yeah.
We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous.
What?
Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them, food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
No, don't agree with him.
Evil. They're not savages.
That's what I'm saying.
Help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table.
I feel like you're being evil.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa.
Okay, relax, brother.
What's crazy, Joe Feel, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my goodness, bro.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Yeah, Flux is crazy. No.
All right, everyone. We can't fight. Let's just vote.
Flux is just Joffrey, man. Like, Flux needs to be put down. I'm gonna say it, bro. Like, if Flux is a problem that needs to be solved, right? Sending Flux was a big mistake on 3 Below Zero's part, because like Flux is just is a snake, dude. Like, he's undermining the beliefs of his own leader because he feels that his leader is incompetent, when in reality he's just a monster that is power hungry and cares about his own well-being instead of, you know, trying to help out, you know, the other man. Right? He's like, the grass is greener on our side, therefore we should keep it that way by keeping those monsters, those poor people, away from us.
All in favor of
That's crazy.
Plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
I don't think on anyone, yeah, no one's on your side, bro. It's just you.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Oh, Flux is gonna be the villain. Oh no, we created a villain. Oh. Island 1 is also losing so many people, right? They can't even fight.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Did they?
So you remember this
They
guy?
created a club? Oh!
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
What? What?
No resources to speak of.
Wait, that's so cool!
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoot, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
That's so insanely cool.
Even though Emperor Spoot was a
The best music comes out during
figure,
band?
Westhelm itself was
That's
the
fair.
opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian.
Plebeian.
And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in Westhelm's justice system.
Oh
That
no,
said,
foreshadowing.
Emperor Spoot was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean,
Benji and the other leaders were concerned
Oh,
that
no.
Emperor Spoot is unstable and may one day
Yeah,
try
he
to take
absolutely
over
is.
the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spoot was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2
That's
were
problematic.
to ever attack, they needed Spoot on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
well, here we are. I just want to say thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. I'm the best. Glory to Westtown.
This is insane. This is actually insane. We have to admit that, like, this is crazy that they are allowing these people to have that much power. I feel like our villains right now are definitely Flux and Spood. And if those two meet, I would love to see what the outcome would be, because I feel like if those two butted heads, it would be the end of both nations, you know? He was the Emperor? True.
Meanwhile,
this is
Seneca,
wild.
The Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over
Oh,
the
they are
volcano.
building it above the volcano. But that's so cool.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions.
Can the volcano
Everyone
in Minecraft
believed
even
that
erupt?
The volcano was dangerous.
Is that possible?
Except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
Oh, was she the Emperor or Empress of Flame or whatever?
If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
This one can. Gotcha.
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
We live under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had.
Okay.
And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
So they could use that to their advantage.
Even though Infernus didn't exactly like
I don't think they have the numbers to like hold that for themselves though.
Land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
Oh, this is just simulating society.
Instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
It's so sad to me that this would happen in real life if this was a real thing, right? Hey, I mean, it probably has happened.
Was that
right?
Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
To own the secret
there was only
nation?
one holdout.
The nation of warriors?
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance.
Wants to be allowed to be
because the people of the
elected.
Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took
Exactly,
pride
that's
in
just
their
super
own
interesting. Yeah,
nation,
no, it's a good- it's
especially
good,
in
yeah.
their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News. So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like
propaganda
just to sell more
news?
papers. That said, earlier today,
it is so incredibly sad how much this is like real life. Like at any waking moment that I think that some parts of this video are just gonna be like you know, different from what reality could or is. Like, they're like, no, this is just what real life is, right? That's insane. And I don't blame them. Yeah, you're right, chat. Money is money.
He had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh no. Are there monsters?
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's
Yeah, I would be mad at him too.
3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war.
I'd expel him.
As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Dude, expel him. Kick him out of the nation. He's just a problem waiting to happen.
A citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Supps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Supps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here could be a little unpredictable. But he's my friend. And
maybe he can learn from Supps.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Supps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. I'm loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Oh? Oh? Do not the GTA zoom in, bro.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Oh! Lava bucket!
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What? No way.
What? What?
The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What? Everyone was confused about what caused
Why did they do that?
They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
Yeah, because no one's in charge.
Back at Supps' place, Flux told Supps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders.
Oh, no.
So, for the sake of the island, Supps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow.
No.
But for now...
Is this how Flux takes over that nation? Because then Flux would have like one of the bigger nations within Island 1, right? If they give... Oh no, that would mean his voting power would be higher if they start like having freaking like electoral seats or some bullshit. Dude, this is crazy.
He and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Who's that? Seraphim? Oh, you work for Flux. Oh, you work for Flux. You're hiding in his underground bunker. Oh my
now,
God.
Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh!
No.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm...
With world leaders dying left
no
and
one
right, the
discussed
media
their
had
limit.
plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier.
Oh, that's so funny.
For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1.
Interesting.
But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano. And this news spread all across the island.
No.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia.
Okay, so all I understand about netherite, which, by the way, I should have probably mentioned sooner in this video, I know next to nothing about Minecraft, except for, like, you know, the fact that diamond is good. I've heard the word netherite before, but I don't know to what extent that's good. But I know that he said earlier it's one of the rarest minerals they have or whatever, right? So I'm imagining it could do a lot of really cool stuff. And if you have it, like, you are just kind of like overpowered. And so I imagine now everyone's goal is to get that netherite so they can maybe make some of the best weapons and or armor, right? It's better than diamond. Interesting, okay.
Who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite. Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
No.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now, with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully.
I like the Blue Cross, right? The Blue Cross is like the United Nations of this world, or at least this island, to try to like solve the issues and like talk amicably. Because, like, you know, if they didn't have this, bro, I think Spood would just go off the deep end and try to take over, right? Fighting over limited resources, yeah.
We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jophiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Supps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jophiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh my god! Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments.
All the rich are fighting.
Went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said,
quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cask Coalition thrived. But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
What did Daddy?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, one day had ditched
Wait, that's
work
the baker.
to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him.
Dude, I forgot Barbie Land was a thing. They mentioned Barbie Land at the start of this video, and I absolutely forgot that they were a thing, bro. They've just been like in their own little corner, doing their own thing, not worried about like what's happening in the rest of the world. And honestly, I vibe with that.
To risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Cask Coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you.
You're so far up.
You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh.
Well.
What the? Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Supps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
Well,
as the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting.
Flux. What if Flux plans an attack because he somehow has like followers, kills everyone at that meeting, becomes the head of the island? Dude, okay, I'm sorry. That would be like the craziest twist on all of this. Flux somehow absolutely undermines this meeting and becomes the leader.
Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent.
Okay.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look,
does he realize his plan doesn't work? Because if you try to kill them, your side will lose people too. And realistically, like, do you really win in that regard? Because you don't know how many people they have. They don't know how many people you have. And even though you do outnumber them right now, realistically, you'd still lose a lot. And only the only people that would probably live in this case would be leaders like him. And that doesn't really help the people.
Can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean, has to go?
Oh, did he plant a bomb underneath? No. No.
And I'm done waiting.
No.
It's gonna happen today.
No.
Welcome. Thank you all for coming. We have a
Wait,
lot
but
of
Sam
very
didn't do anything.
important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way.
No, that's what Seraphim didn't attend.
What? And today, we will finish the job.
Oh my God! Wait, Seraphim is evil.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
Holy
shit! I would like to bring it to the table. If you agree with full KOS and
Wait, but
Seraphim,
Sam didn't
please
do
say
anything.
aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
No!
So I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
You evil son of a bitch! Holy shit, they planted a trap!
What just happened? I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a
What the fuck?
Saps, where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? We have to find him.
Hunt him down! Kill him! Kill Saps! Saps, where are you? Saps!
They're blaming Sap? Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's so evil. It is Sap's house.
New day, and Island 2 was in shock.
So I guess it makes sense.
On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this.
Oh my
he had
god.
been framed by his friend Flux.
Oh
used as a
my
scapegoat
god.
for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Holy shit.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
That makes sense.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps.
It makes sense that they would blame Sap because, again, it was Sap's house. And so they would imagine that Sap killed everyone in an attempt to do a power play to be in charge. That is actually so freaking evil and vile, dude. That is insane to me. Dude, poor Sap, man.
It made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
He's so evil!
One person to save 1,000. Would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
Holy shit.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
Dude, that is insane. Someone has to give Flux an award for being like best written villain this year, and he's not even a written villain. That's just how bro is in real life, which is crazier to think, right? Like there are people actively out there in the world that trust this guy.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to—
No. I can see where this is going. no, there's no way. If this goes right, I think it's gonna go, bro. This bro's gonna build a nuke to destroy all of Island 2, man.
To take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I could not have made this up. It was infinitely worse than I thought. He doesn't want to kill all of Island 2, just Barbie Land. And that makes this so much better.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up and up and up and was never seen again.
Oh.
Now, day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! Oh, Josh! What about me? I can shoot. No!
What? I didn't do anything. I play Mish. Meanwhile, at Elysium.
Okay. I mean, sometimes you just gotta.
Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
Let's go!
There they all go.
Why would they steal the cow?
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
Oh my god, oh my god.
What is he?
What do you...
Permanently closed. All food is now at...
Oh my god, Remy!
Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
Bro took out the competition. Bro, these people are savages. Maybe Island 2 was right, bro. Maybe Island 1 is filled with savages. The fact that, like, bro just wanted his restaurant to succeed, so he killed the opposing restaurant owner? All he had to do was make his food. But instead, they could have made food together. But instead, he said, no, come to my restaurant. So he killed him.
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. Yeah! What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, and that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood.
They should.
The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pi and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I guess the fourth.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh no! Oh no!
With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time
before he
finds out about his plans.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
What if he just kills him right then and there? You know what I mean? That'd have been crazy.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Yeah, but Linguini is keeping most of it, right?
At all times, unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with Westhelm's representative and Spoot's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus's job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more
That is true. That is what happened, actually.
The big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh.
I agree.
Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Let's go.
Yes. Hell yes. Preach.
Soon people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Damn! People started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next few days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
Damn, he has a point.
Seneca still wouldn't
She
budge.
still said no.
It's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus. And they will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
The Linguini family became its own independent nation underneath Infernus. Dude, that is crazy. I didn't see that coming. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? So there's two nations, one on top of the next. Dude, that's kind of sick. Also, have we just been tricked into watching like a political mockography? I don't even know what I'd call it, right? Like, it's not like a documentary or anything. It's just like, it's like a mock documentary. This is so fun though. This is like actually very, very fun. This is kind of like why I liked One Piece, you know?
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
Bro, she's gonna blow up his mind, dude. She's
We had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Bro, she's gonna prove why she's the queen. You know what I'm saying?
Supps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Supps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island.
That makes sense.
But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial. Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead,
3 below
Flux sent
0.
another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no. To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't
would
trust
listen to
anybody,
him.
and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to...
If I knew Flux IRL after this video came out, I would not trust this man for anything. All right? He's a power-hungry maniac. There is no way in hell I'd ever trust him for anything. You know? Like, this is just not.
Invade!
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Bro killed like so many people to make it happen.
The coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I am, like, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
I want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Sapparata to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed.
Dude.
Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the
insane.
Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
Is it though? Because you lost half
But
of your
first,
leaders. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, if Sap plays it on top, he definitely will be the leader of the first island. Oh, the monster.
No. No, they're not.
Wait, can he come down?
They're bringing it to the surface.
Oh, they've mined too much. Oh, they've mined too much.
They made it rising lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic.
Oh, they thought the
lava's not rising,
volcano.
but this is just as dangerous.
Oh, bro gaslit an island in his death and had no way of explaining that it was a stupid mistake. I think that has to be the funniest accidental piece of propaganda I have ever seen happen.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Can they not trap it? Like, if you build a big enough wall, can it not just be trapped? Oh, it's hard to fight.
How is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Come on! Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's still killing so many people, though. That's not very good for the island. I thought they were ready. Oh, wait, are they trapping it? Oh, they trapped it. That was intense. It's too strong and its hitbox is nutty. Oh,
The
okay.
defendant Saporata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling. Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Supps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saporata.
And
That's
who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Supps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Okay,
May
but
your
like
death
he had
today
help.
Satisfy us all.
But he had
Then
help.
It was time for the
You just need to
defense
tell them that he had
for
help.
Supps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Oh! Five Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Hold on.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious
Do they believe him,
intent
though?
to Killed the leaders and blamed it
Do
on
they
me.
believe him?
Supps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I
What?
find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting. Well,
Supps falsely
Oh,
assumed that 310,
no.
the beloved leader of Luminara, was
No.
also behind the murders. And with that
They're not gonna
mistake,
believe him.
Supps
They're not gonna
turned
believe him.
Everyone against him.
They're not gonna believe him.
Supps, is that all you have to say?
Oh, he fucked up.
All right.
He
I'm
fucked
ready to
up.
make my decision.
Fucking
Judge
hell.
Sub, find Saporata.
Sub. Dude, I
Guilty
was...
on all counts. Supps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately. Executed.
Oh, that's it.
Executions happen on this island? Okay, but realistically, what happens if he just runs away again? I'm just saying. I mean, he obviously, I don't think he'll be able to outrun all of them, but like, he is innocent. But that is such a critical mistake, though. Oh, why did he try to throw someone else under the bus? He could have literally just said that it was Flux. And I feel like if he had thrown Flux under the bus and not 3 Below Zero, everyone would believe them, right? But to be fair, I don't think he had enough interaction with 3 Below Zero because 3 Below Zero had said Flux every other time. So he probably just assumed that 3 Below Zero was a terrible person, considering the fact that Flux was speaking on their behalf and Flux was his friend. So, you know, I don't think that he ever assumed that he would be betrayed by his own friend. And that truly sucks, man. Oh. Poor Sap, dude. Poor Sap. Wait. Oh, he's running. Oh. Oh, Sap. Oh, he's running. Oh. Oh, he's parkouring. Run, Sap. Run, you parkour legend.
Fall damage.
Oh, no. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Get a boat. Get a boat, buddy. Go. Go. Go.
Where'd he go? He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
You killed our leaders.
Dude, Sap is the real hero of this story, bro. I'm rooting for Sap. Okay, wait, I gotta know, who are you guys rooting for, right? Like, everybody watching this video right now, I want to know if you've gotten this far in. Comment down below who you're rooting for, because I genuinely would like to know, right?
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the islands.
Saps, why did you do this?
So the border's open now.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
Oh, they're stealing. They're
stealing. But the flow of
stealing.
resources wasn't all in one direction.
Probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
Oh, a secret tunnel.
We've
Wait.
linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For
That's
the
actually
longest
good.
time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared. It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini
Dude, that must be
made
so
a
surreal.
big decision.
Oh?
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here. We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition.
Bro, Linguini just keeps getting to do whatever he wants, dude. I love
Ever
Linguini.
before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness and
Oh my god.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Sapps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Sapps. So when Sapps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth.
You know what I'm worried about, or hoping for at the very least? What is Oppenheimer up to in all of this, right? Like, where is my boy Oppie, and is he gonna take out Barbalandia, whatever it's called?
At one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7,
I called it. The Commonwealth's gonna fail.
Resigned,
they always do.
Leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Sapps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Sapps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work until one of the people who moved in was evanitoart, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spoon had found out about his secret plans for
now
revolution.
Spoon is gonna want to take out the Commonwealth.
Yeah, the Commonwealth
this is how war
as long as
starts.
Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Sapps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial. Although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Sapps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Sapps decided that his best bet was to leave
to
his
Island 1
island and flee to Island 1.
No, that makes sense. That actually makes sense.
But it wouldn't be so easy.
Oh?
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous.
Oh, he has to find a secret tunnel.
Sapps decided on another method of travel.
The secret tunnel?
He went to the place where he was least expected.
The bridge!
He's trying to use the bridge.
Oh my god!
No way.
What a fucking legend!
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Holy shit!
Island 1.
Oh my god!
Now, instead of chasing Sapps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Sapps was on his way to Island 1. Sapps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island.
This isn't good for any of the islands, right? Because they're trading fugitives, which will only make conflict more likely now.
Although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Sapps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran
That's
across
interesting.
the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Sapps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Sapps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
To do what?
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
To take out Linguini! Oh no!
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday,
Oh my
Linguini
God!
had opened up the volcano for netherite
Linguini!
mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Linguini had now moved out of the volcano, Seneca felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Linguini had done, and Seneca wanted revenge. Oh! The entire mafia.
Another one down, baby!
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant Covenant was willing to do Seneca's bidding wasn't just because she led the mine for Netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus.
Oh, it worked against him.
Hey, you ever thought about diplomacy?
It worked against
had
him.
Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
Mamma mia.
Yo, F's in the chat for
Covenant had
Lingolini.
massacred the Lingolini Mafia.
Damn.
Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Damn.
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps, but he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders.
So you had to kill him.
If Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything.
Yep.
Ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens.
That makes sense.
Kill on site. We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah.
couldn't find him, but we have speculation.
Oh,
After the murder of their
man.
beloved
Yeah,
leader,
this video should just be
3-0,
retitled
Luminara
Sap
soon
versus the
planned to
World.
host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Okay, buddy. Okay. It's not because of you. You literally caused the chaos, okay? Someone needs to take him out, bro.
Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with.
Damn.
And even though there was some
Did they
peace on
strip the
Island 2,
Commonwealth?
people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
Sap.
Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Oh, spood. The only other person who wanted war. Oh, no. I called it, bro. I called it, man. His stupid play for wanting war is what's causing the war. There could have been world peace. There could have actually been world peace, but now there's actually chaos. Dude. The music selection does make this video pop more.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Supps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Supps and his crew then entered the Capitol.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Supps.
Yeah.
You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Supps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Spoon rejected Supps' request for a meeting because Spoon didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Supps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Damn, dude. He's trying to like make plays.
Things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear. I'm just kidding.
No. No.
Wherever.
Oh. No, Supps. No, Supps. No, Supps.
But then, suddenly.
Yeah.
Need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Supps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Supps to run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on.
Oh no! Everyone's turning against him.
Handle this on our own. Like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
The world is against my boy. My boy, man.
As Supps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Where would he go, though? Where does he go?
It's all alone. Supps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust.
Man!
He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
Bro's just gonna become a hermit, bro.
And so he ventured into the snow. And started collecting blocks. Supps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
No, don't kill yourself. No, 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 Supp. Supp.
On day 7, Supps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
Supp.
But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Oh, revenge. The world turned against him, and now my boy is about to turn against the world? You can't write stories like this anymore.
Welcome, everyone.
The Coliseum.
Today, we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Oh. Here to go. But then sweet. Wait, some guy jumped in.
Oh, wait.
The heck? He won. Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum.
Oh my
All of his
God.
crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Shfood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few
Remy,
days for
what the
Emperor
hell?
Shfood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Shfood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Shfood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Shfood's entire reign began with him almost being killed.
That's true.
So he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Shfood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder.
Dude, how do you like live life as Shfood though? Like, cause like wherever you go, you have to rock like 5 bodyguards, right? Like, how do you do it at that point?
Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Shfood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus. And when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Shfood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Shfood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Shfood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They step that talk.
Oh, no.
So Shfood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jofield's grave, and had stolen Jofield's head.
I wear this. Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass
staying
Coalition
out of
also provided
everything
a
made
sense
her
of
the biggest
security
leader.
to
That's
smaller
crazy.
groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese.
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2
I'm sorry. What? What? You cannot make this up, bro.
nations were prospering with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today.
Several hit squads, bro. That's how much motion that man has.
Other political drama, the murder of Linguini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Linguini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Linguini Mafia.
Damn, it's like real life.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
My boy has an army! My boy has an army!
Saps is back. Support! And Turntap's here too for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity.
That's true.
And it was
That's
worth
true.
the risk.
That's good.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1? Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Flexion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Linguini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
He's uniting the world! Dude, this is so incredible! Dude, this is so incredible!
Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Supps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turtap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Supps and Spoot stories.
Oh my God, he's Elon Musk,
which was crucial for getting everyone on board with West
freaking
Helm's
Elon
military
Musk
proposal, which was if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because
Yeah,
Elysium
Benji's
was
never-
the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Supps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Supps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
They turned
And a few of the others
the
then
most
walked to
peaceful
Elysium
man
on
in the
mission to
world into a
reunite Island
villain.
1.
This is insane.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Supps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that mean?
going to
corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to
Yeah, they're like,
get
that's not their
involved.
problem.
But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
What? What's happening? What is happening?
What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions. Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
True.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed.
Excuse me. You have to say something important. The troop of
What does that guy sound like
people that
XQC?
came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next 5 minutes. I do not know.
Wait, what?
What are you talking?
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus. Oh boy.
Oh my God. Dude, the tensions are so high right now.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man
Peacefully?
by the name of
As
Knight
you
underscore Arc.
Peacefully as they hold their weapons high at full armor? Like, that's not peaceful at all, brother.
All right. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
What?
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
Oh my
West Helm then
God.
went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth.
They took over the Commonwealth.
Night Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
This is the craziest, most successful invasion I have seen. They have successfully taken over the Commonwealth with very little effort. That is so crazy, bro. Holy crap.
Meanwhile, at the Caste Coalition.
Dude.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place?
Interesting.
And why is he gathering blocks?
You better show pass.
What do you think?
Is the world about to turn on Flux finally?
You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And
does the world unite against Flux? Dude, this is like when the entirety of Middle Earth said Sauron is a problem, we need to deal with it immediately, and then every single nation came together just to deal with him. Flux is the Sauron of this world, man. Somehow, some way, he has become the biggest villain on the planet. That man is so successfully evil, I'm jealous. I wish I could be him, but I'm not him.
A citizen of the Caste Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions. Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust.
It's like he's on constant
Saps
watch.
knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
Damn, dude.
When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Oh?
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper Daybreak Media had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
Oh no.
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out and she was trying to figure out how she would respond.
Oh no.
And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
Every time I think that someone here cannot be fucked up, they somehow prove me wrong, and they are just like genuinely some of the worst people on the planet. But like, that's what makes this good, though. We see the worst sides of people, and I feel like a lot of people are afraid to be bad, right? And I love it when people give in. They just give in to that little thought inside their head, right? They just be the person that they can't normally be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love. Here's why Thanos was right.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcanoes.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
You make me feel less insane.
Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to.
Benji's dead.
What?
Benji's dead.
Benji died?
What?
Benji died.
Benji, the leader of
Elysium,
Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingulini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island.
Oh my
But
God.
he ended up seriously regretting this decision. So he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life. Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about.
I've never been more locked in, dude. Scrubbing. I am locked in too.
A chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look.
Oh?
We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct.
This is an outrage against Luminara. I cannot believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
But if he runs now, they'll know.
Scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we can never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
Why is he stopping? Oh, he's trying to run.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
He's trying to run.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Oh? rogue assassin.
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
That
When Flux
evil
returned to
mother
Luminara, his
trucker.
whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy. Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Trader. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
What?
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the
He
election,
just took
Flux
control?
had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
This evil son of a bitch. Like I'm so impressed by this. I'm so genuinely impressed by this man right now. And I want nothing more than for him to be like, you know, off in Minecraft right now. And like just the fact that he has survived this long in this movie, bro, is crazy. If Flux makes the nukes, I'm gone. Dude, I don't want Flux to win. But at the same time, he is doing everything correctly to allow himself to get away with so much stuff. No, you're right. This evil does need to be studied. This needs to be mimicked. They need to write characters in fiction that are as bad as Flux. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is incredible.
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Spoon.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between West Helm and Tricolor. The first ever multi-island alliance and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth.
Why is everybody here so smart, bro? I could not come up with moves like this even if I tried. There was no way in hell that I'd be able to be this smart to come up with a move like that to take out my enemies, bro. That's crazy.
Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant
This is why
after
I'm not a
he
leader.
heard about some
It just makes
civil
sense.
unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Oh.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps.
But did the news not get around that
the
like
last thing
Flux
he needed to do
is the guy?
was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. And are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Spood, if you kill the Commonwealth, that's not gonna look good on you.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Night Arcturus.
Whoa, no, Spood.
Wow.
Spood.
RT for Saps.
Spood, no.
I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now. And
No.
then
No.
we can kill Arcturus for you.
No,
don't
nope,
kill him.
nope.
He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is?
They don't.
It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of Westhelm.
That's a threat. He could kill you all right now. That's a threat. He could get rid of the Commonwealth.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate. You expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
The tensions are so high, bro.
Alright. Get out. Now.
Holy shit! Holy shit! He could have killed them there, but instead he chose to send a message. He's so confident and bold with his actions, bro. Like, that is insane.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus.
I'm locked in, bro.
Which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. But Saps getting attacked.
What? Whoa.
Oh,
wait,
boy.
no,
Saps
no,
getting
Saps.
attacked
No.
again.
No.
The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building. We're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then...
No.
Someone's setting up dripstone.
No. No, stop! 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 Stop!
Oh! And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Run! They're trying to kill us.
harness back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
Dude.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Supps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
Oh God, what now?
It appeared that Spood...
Dude, Sap is just looking for a home, bro. And like, he keeps getting dragged into all of this nonsense, bro. Can we just kill Flux is what I'm asking. And get Sap a nice house, maybe in like a nice field somewhere, right? Like, I just want him to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, I just want bro to just be happy somewhere. Sap deserves the world, okay?
Had finally made
watched this video like 4 times already.
Because
yeah, this is like my first time finishing it because I fell asleep the first time I watched it.
The Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
That makes sense.
You're a hero, Spider.
No, that makes sense. That checks out to me. You're right.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
Oh, the Commonwealth is gonna take them out, bro. Oh no.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
Interesting. Where are they hiding? Are they hiding in Luminara?
After meeting with Spood,
That's what I'm wondering, right? Like, where are they hiding?
All of
You know?
Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated.
So there was no more Commonwealth?
As a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
No. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's so evil.
There are so many people. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
The furnace is massive.
That's so evil, dude. Like, what do you do, right?
Meanwhile,
like
at the
literally,
Cash
what do you
Coalition, it was
fucking do?
the
You know what I
end
mean?
Of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were
She has to do something at this point.
She watched from afar
Yeah.
as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right.
But she has to do something or the world's not gonna like end well, right?
Themselves off, with netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps or was it Flux? See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see
Interesting.
that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet
he was also just living alone the entire time. So like, why would he want to do anything legitimately, right? Like, if we really think about it, this entire freaking time, why would he willingly go out of his way to fucking try to plan to kill people when he wanted nothing to do with anything here?
Still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good. See.
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Holy shit! This is cinema!
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader,
What's going on?
Yeah.
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Ah, sure thing, buddy. I'm gonna love seeing his head on a pike, bro. I'm gonna love it so much.
All right, let's go, let's go.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
Good.
The plan was simple.
Yo, Cass is doing what the rest of them couldn't, bro.
While the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Oh, smart tactic. That's a lot of people, bro.
Oh, they're here. They're here. Flux is running. Oh, they're after him.
Surrender, Flux. I don't want to do this.
Oh.
No, we do want to do this. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Surrender.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
Flux, you are under arrest for killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage. And attempting my assassination.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was kill on sight.
No, kill on sight.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
Oh, they didn't know.
Cass wasn't sure about what to do until.
Oh, he ran. Kill.
Oh, he's running.
Oh, he had a trap. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh!
He's actually the killer.
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2. Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
No way.
All of these people over to the
I'm so consistently impressed with this man, bro. Like the ability to have the foresight to do this is so crazy. Like we all have to admit how insane it is to be able to have the ability and the foresight to do this, right? I wish I were him. I want to be him. I want to be a fucked up person like him. Okay, and you know what? I'm not afraid to say it anymore. All right. I want to be bad, okay? Because this is so cool to me. It's so cool. But also, I agree. I still think that Sap deserves the world and Sap is a true hero of the story. But still, man, imagine how impressive you'd be if you did this. That's so cool.
on case for HQ because no one is safe in Luminara.
Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
Holy fuck.
Or so he thought.
Huh? Huh?
I am so confused on what's happening right
Oh my god.
Oh, everyone saw that.
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Oh.
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Oh.
On day 10, word began to spread.
Sap is about to be saved. My boy Sap is about to... the world's about to be on his side.
About what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah.
In a weird way, I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but like in a weird way, he might unironically unite the world because of how evil and corrupt he was.
Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Which would be so poetic if that
I
happened.
think Flux was behind everything. Shaps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Oh, the news!
Hey, Sap, how do you feel?
Dude, finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
I low-key want to cry, man.
And now, instead of
That's my
hunting
boy.
for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
What? There's no way he thinks this works.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
Seneca, why? She had the ability to be so good, and then she decided to just crash out and be so evil too. Oh.
But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
The entire world against Infernus is crazy.
Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. We love you. Glory to West Helm.
The greetings. He was my brother. He was everyone's brother. And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Okay, vamos, amigos, vamos.
All right, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Let's go, let's go.
The entire world. I'm surprised the band is still alive. This is unironically so insanely beautiful.
2 days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends.
Supps, my boy.
We walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice.
Thank you, Supps. All right, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing. Come on!
All right, here
Flux did it. He achieved world peace. The entire world united against fucking corrupt, evil Seneca and Flux. The world just wants Flux dead. And honestly, I think that is the most poetic thing about this video. You could not have scripted this. This is beautiful. This is cinema. This is legitimately the best video on YouTube.
It's okay, it's good, it's good, it's good.
You cover us in shame, and I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues walk ahead. Beginners keep provoking. Blood rinse us, thirst choking.
Oh, did they put lava across the entire side of the mountain?
Water on the lava, but the
Oh.
water still burns.
Oh.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Oh. Oh my God.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
Dude, this is the battle of Helm's Deep, bro.
They got it, they got it.
Bro, imagine the type of PC you'd have to be able to run this, bro. The render farm you'd need. Remy!
The final push, here we go.
I would not trust any of their chains, bro. I'd build my own bridge. Bro, you'd have to... Oh, they made it in! Oh, the spikes, though. No, the floor!
Oh my gosh!
Look out for the hole.
I'll jump in the hole with you guys.
Oh, but they breached! Oh, they breached! They successfully breached! Come on! Oh my God. She's at the top of her tower. They breached! Sixth grader was killed. Oh, Seneca fell from her tower! Holy shit! You can't make that up! Oh, my Flux is running. There's no way he gets away, bro. There's no way he gets away. Come on. Come on. There's no way he gets away. Oh, he fell into lava. He lived through it? What?
No.
What sort of evil
Surely not.
is inside of this man that makes him win these, bro? Oh, is this the secret tunnel that takes him back to Island 1?
Of course he has a tunnel. Of course.
There's no way. There's no way he's this lucky. There's no way he's this lucky, bro.
He's missing? Hold on.
Oh, he messaged him. Is he gonna say 1v1 me? Please say 1v1 me, bro. Please say 1v1 me, bro.
Oh, come on. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go.
I'll be there? Where's there? Where's there? The Coliseum.
What? No way.
Oh, he actually showed up. Holy shit!
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
You evil piece of shit!
Let's make this a fair fight.
Oh my god!
Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Really? You're gonna ambush him? Oh? Oh? Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, Saps, you got this. You got this, bro. Get him. Get him. Okay. Come on.
Can't watch this.
Come on. Come on. Oh, the lava blade. Oh, the lava blade. Oh, that's so smart. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sap. Oh, he has Flux running. Come on. Who won? Wait, who died? Wait, Flux had the better armor there. Who died? Who died? Who died? Oh, thank God! Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Holy shit! Oh!
My God. Good job, Sam. Good job.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's cinema, bro.
Saps
This is what movies are made of.
Flux.
Damn right he did.
With that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Damn.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces, but winning had come at a high cost.
No.
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of the
Wow.
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I meant dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
That doesn't surprise me, really.
Elysium was fine, though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was...
It's so funny, though. Everyone else is having the battle of their life. They're seeing all these deaths happening in the chat, and they're just like, yo, guys, let's just have fun today.
Nothing new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Hey.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Supps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
Yeah.
This brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Dance. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm.
That makes sense.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
That's beautiful, man. They really built up an entire world and truly simulated a story that is better than most fictions.
We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. After we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you
Barb
would
Hiver.
kill all my citizens, but that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only kid?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different.
Don't exchange TNT and kill everybody there. Please don't.
Clear bomb that's behind us.
I'm sorry, what?
3,
Huh?
2,
I'm sorry, what?
1.
I'm sorry, what? Bro built another rocket?
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
Aw.
Falling into the unknown.
He still had the dignity to build a grave for his friend. Wow. Wow. That was incredible. And I genuinely don't think I'll ever watch anything better on YouTube. I'm also kind of certain that all these songs are copyrighted. And if this video isn't monetized, I don't care because this was worth it. Genuinely, from the bottom of my goddamn heart, it is just such poetry that Flux literally got what he wanted at the end of the day, which was world peace. But it was at the cost of his own life and being the #1 enemy of the world. Sap became the hero in a story where there wasn't supposed to be a hero. And for whatever reason, we just witnessed the greatest cinematic masterpiece of the decade in a video that was made to simulate society by real people. And I just genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, do not know if I will ever witness something this good ever again on YouTube. This truly is the greatest video I've ever seen on the internet. And honestly, I'm going to leave you at that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I love you guys. I'm so glad I got to watch this movie with you, and I want to cry because of just how beautiful that was. Like, genuinely speaking, that was a cinematic masterpiece, and there's nothing else I could say outside of that. Take care, y'all.